Hi, I'm Sebastian and welcome to this 101 HandSack Class Part 1. The HandSack is a very unique and fun game. It's the first one in human history to use the back of the hand to play with. And there is only one rule in the game. Never use the inside of your hands, not even to pick it up. It's a little bit inspired from the old kicking sack game with some twist of juggling and also and especially some classic movements of pain defense, wax on, wax off, and some sound effects not included. Today you will have to make your own. Watch this. Today, in this HandSack Class 101, you will learn how to play the tricks into different categories. There are so many tricks from easy to more advanced that we divided them into 8 categories of tricks using animal styles. So, now, get to your oval hand sack or your round hockey sack. Get ready. In a few seconds, we're starting with the first animal style, the snake style. Okay, ready to get started? Now place the oval hand sack or round hockey sack on the back of your hands. Choose the side you want. Make sure you place it well center in the middle. Spread your fingers open. Keep your thumb up. Stretch gently. And we call this the athletic frog position. So make sure you get that position right. It's a lot easier to play the game this way. So now the first exercise in the snake style is to keep it on the back of the hand while moving. Follow me for a little pain defense movement. We go up all the way to our chin, breathing in. And we go back down in front of our belly button, fingers pointing forward. On the way down, breathe out. We do it again. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, in Karate Kid position. Everybody ready? On one foot. Same thing. We go back down. On the other foot. Let's make sure we all stay very relaxed before we get started. Perfect. Now let's go for the real tricks. The first one will be the cradle. Follow me. We swing it left to right. Bend your knees. Start slowly. Make sure you feel that gravity and that weight pushing down so it sticks to your hand. The next trick, we're going to make it the big wheel. You go up, breathing in up to your toes. On the way down, breathe out. And make it a big circle. Make sure that every day you can do a trick on one side and then after the other side. So everything we're going to do in one direction can be done in the other. And you can add some curves and twists. Make sure you come up with your own tricks today. You can make a bowl, making a round, make a rainbow, washing a window, make it like an air guitar with a style. And now, let's go with music and keep it on the back of your hands while moving. Okay, 3, 2, 1, hand sack position. Now that we learned the basic snake style of keeping it on the back of our hand, before we finish the snake style, we're going to learn how to drop it. So follow me, everyone. Stretch your hand in front of you on the count of 3. Everybody drops. Nobody watches. Nobody picks it up. 1, 2, 3. Drop. First thing to do, smile. Doesn't matter. It's going to happen a lot in the game. And here's the one and major rule of the HandSack game. Never, never, never use the inside of your hands to play, and not even to pick it up. So go ahead, invent your own first trick maybe. Learn how to pick it up without using the inside of your hands. Pick it up, and 3, 2, 1, HandSack position. Now this time follow me. We're still going to learn how to drop, but I'll show you the easiest 2 ways to do so. First, on the count of 3, we drop. 1, 2, 3. Okay, first thing to do, smile. Next thing to do, follow me. Put your fingers, 2 fingers, as if it was a little pair of pliers, scissors, and go pinch your HandSack. And put it back on your hand, nicely placed in the middle, fingers spread out, thumb up. Always remember that. Okay, we drop again on 3. 1, 2, 3, drop. Smile. It's becoming natural, right? So now we're going to pick it up with what we call the broom. So it's like a broom and a dustpan that's going to pick it up. First, you place your hand in front of the HandSack, and with your fingers, you roll it on top of your hand like this. Okay, so now we're ready to keep going for the snake style with some more athletic movements where we're going to move the entire body. Follow me. If you have the HandSack on one hand, you're going to put your foot on the point of your toes. So we're going to do a little spin like this. So we're going to pass the HandSack in front of our face while spinning inside. Follow me on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Inside spin. Let's go one more time to do it. Remember that we have the HandSack on one hand, and on the opposite foot we spin on the toe. 1, 2, 3. Inside spin. Excellent. Now, if we're going to do things backwards, sometime we'll just have to do a little variation. So make sure this time you put the foot on the same side and the HandSack on the same side. We spin on the foot and go outside. Open your arms for stretch and balance. Follow me. 1, 2, 3. Outside spin. And make sure you follow me one more time. 1, 2, 3. Outside spin. If we take it a notch a little higher, we're going to have to do the spinning while jumping. So let's say first time follow me, we could just turn doing regular steps, but we're going to want to make a more athletic jump. So don't jump too high, but follow your movement to go up in the air while jumping. If you do it in one direction, try the other, because you won't know which one will be your favorite one. If you want a little harder trick, take your time, try to jump both hands together at the same time like this. And if you got the skills and the space to, you could even make a cartwheel while keeping it on the back of your hand. So let's complete our snake style on the music. Follow me, make some movements. Okay, 3, 2, 1, HandSack position. Follow me for a little pain defense. Breathe in, breathe out. Let's do it like a Karate Kid position, standing on one foot. Breathe in. On the other foot. and breathe out on the way down. Now that we're very zen and relaxed, we're going to learn how to toss and catch. First, like we did, make sure the toss is close to your nose at eye level. And the first one is to catch it between the two wrists. We call it the flower. Follow with me. Bend your knees. Toss with your entire body. Keep your eyes on the hand sack. Flower. Give it a style like a kamehameha. Or make some easy tricks. Example, the only time you're allowed to use the inside of the hands is when you do a hand clap. Toss it up as high as my hair is and clap in your hand one time or maybe 2 times. The closer you keep it to your nose, the easier it is to catch it after. Now bend your knees. We're going to toss in front of us for the next trick called the nutcracker. In front of your fist. If you drop, the sound effect will be ouch, completely different. And now we're going to go for the sword. Still between the two fists, bend your knees. We're going to go one above the other. The sword is like a sandwich where the hand sack is between your two fists. You could also do it the other way. You could also do some variations. There are many ways to do the trick, so always invent your own if you can. Follow me for 2 little crossing. Whoosh, whoosh. En garde. Bend your knees. We're going to toss it up again and do the shield. Think of it as 2 doors closing right in front of your nose. This is the shield. If you do it the other direction, we'll call it the rabbit. And you have to jump 2 times to do it. Put your hands down. You'll have the handcuffs. Let's put a little more twist on it. If you cross your fist like this, you will have the handcuffs. If you do it like this, very easy, you'll have the handbars. Now, one of the most important ones, follow me. Toss it in front of you and just cross your hands. The carnivorous plant, which is also the official salute of the game. So make sure to follow me. Everybody at the same time, put your hand in front of you like this. Take the other hand. Cross it over like this, bring it in front of your nose, and when we do the salute, you have to say the word wassa, and 2 seconds of silence. Scream as loud as you want, but don't forget the silence after. 1, 2, 3, wassa! Okay, so now we keep going with the music, and we're doing traps for the bear style. And 3, 2, 1, hand sack position. Now that we did the bear style with the easy traps and catch, and remember, the one between the wrist, flower, is one of the easiest way to catch. So whatever we do, you always remember that catching in flower is the easiest one. Now, make sure you have it on the back of your hand, and remember to always keep your fingers stretched, thumb up. The athletic frog position is very important. Now, maybe you didn't notice that little move I did from flower to my hand. That was called a transfer, and that is what we're going to do right now, the monkey style, learning how to transfer, which is a good thing, so you don't have to play with the same hand all day. You can easily, whenever you need, switch your hand and make a movement. Follow me for an easy one. Take your hand, put it backward on the other side, and just transfer. Then you remove the hand that you don't need anymore. We'll do it in different ways. Follow me. We'll do it with our hands crossing like this, and then you can transfer it sideways. And remember one thing, when we're going to get the music going in a few minutes, you can learn how to do this in many different movements, changing angles, going backward, trying to use an elbow to transfer. It's not only the back of the hand, you're allowed to use a fist, you're allowed to take a wrist and make some styling movements. So now let's do also, before we start the music, some basic athletic ones. Follow me. We'll do the transfer behind the head. Even if we don't see it, it's a tactile thing, so we get to know that you can always, just with the feel of the back of the hand, know where it is. Now we're going to transfer under the leg. Keep both feet on the ground, open them up like scissors, and you transfer between the legs from one hand to the other. Make sure you do it always in both possible directions. And after that, to make it more athletic as a warm-up, make sure you put your legs up like this, and then you can do some transfers under the leg. These transfers later on will become a toss in the monkey styles, where we'll learn how to catch. But for now, follow me with the music. We're going to learn how to do transfers from one hand to the other, or using other body parts. And 3, 2, 1, hand sack position. Now we're going to keep moving to the next animal style, which is the eagle style. In the eagle style, it's everything above the belt line. And the best of all tricks in the hand sack might be the trampoline. So follow me. What we're going to do is toss it up high enough. My hair should be a good little spot for that in height. And close enough too, so your shirt won't stretch that far. Make sure you're a few inches in front of your nose, and it will bounce nicely. I'll do it sideways. Watch this. Bend your knees and get a little spring into it, and then you toss, make it bounce on your shirt, and trampoline. Now, like I said, stay close to you. Take your time to toss high enough. You can also mix it with some other tricks, like tossing under the leg and trampoline afterwards. Or you could also mix some fun tricks, like one of my favorite one ever was the telephone. Yes, hello? Oh yeah, more tricks from the eagle style. Sure do. And then here's some ideas what you can do. Transfer it inside your elbow. Here will be in Mr. or Miss Muscle position. Bend your knees, bend your arm. When we're going to go up, we'll open up everything, and that will become the slingshot. From there, we could catch it on the back of the hand, so put your hand ready. If you have to catch it in flour, please do, because if you toss, ready? Rocket launch at 3, 1, 2, 3. If your toss is not perfect, you might have to go with a flower. It's very easy. You might want to catch it in the tiger style with the back of the hands. And after this, we'll have a few more tricks in the eagle style that are very funny. Praying mantis, a little difficult on the back of the elbow backward. Or a very classic one I like, the wing basket. You go from one elbow to the other. And if you drop it, forget to do a kick save. Don't forget that, because it's inspired from the hacky sack. First reflex, if you fall, just make a kick save. Now, if I go back to my wing basket, I have to remind you that if the sack is spinning, the wings are spicy. So you can always add up some style to your tricks. So now, let's go for trampoline especially, and the other tricks of the easy style with the music. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Hand sack position. Before we close up on this 101 hand sack class part 1, we're going to show you a little bit of what's coming in part 2. There will be the tiger style, which is the pure basic of learning how to toss and catch with the back of the hands and the tricks. There's also going to be the horse style, which is a little bit of the inspiration of the game, learning how to kick with your feet. There's going to be the grasshopper style with the flips and twists and spins of a little skateboard on a half pipe routine. And also there is going to be the dragon style, maybe the hardest one of them all, learning how to catch but with your feet, so it's below the belt line with stalls. And of course we couldn't complete this video without saying a little goodbye backward. I got also that little back five with distanciation like this. Clever, right? And then ready for a little wassa salute. Everybody put their hands crossed on top. Bring the carnivore plant trap in front of you. On 3 we go for a wassa and a little silence. 1, 2, 3. Wassa! And remember that the hand sack will be in the Olympic Games in 2050. Until then, just catch us in the part 2 video coming soon.
We would like to give some special thanks to